Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into the world of concept cars, those mythical beasts that car companies build just to tease us before locking them away in a vault forever. And our subject of the day? The Chevrolet Astro III from 1969, a car that looked like it was designed by a guy who couldn't decide if he wanted to build a race car, a spaceship, or a jet fighter. So he just said, why not all three? Now, before I take you on this wild ride, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Yes, you! I see you hesitating. Come on, I'm out here talking about a three-wheeled, jet-inspired concept car from the 60s. The least you can do is hit that button. All right, let's get into it. At first glance, the Chevrolet Astro III looks like a jet that gave up on flying and decided to try its luck on the road. It had a sleek aerodynamic body, a three-wheel setup, and a front end so pointy it could probably slice a watermelon in half at high speeds. But here's where it gets weirder. The front wheels were placed so close together under the nose that from a distance you'd swear this thing had just one wheel up front. If Batman had a futuristic golf cart, this would be it. Now let's talk power. Instead of a regular engine, Chevy engineers decided, you know what this needs? A helicopter engine. So they slapped in an Allison model 250 C18 gas turbine engine, normally found in civilian and military helicopters. Because nothing says daily commute like an engine designed for flying over battlefields. This thing cranked out 317 horsepower, which, for a car that weighed only 892 kilograms, 1,964 pounds, basically meant it had the power-to-weight ratio of a caffeinated cheetah. And get this, the engine itself only weighed 63 kilograms, 139 pounds. That's like having a turbocharged golden retriever under the hood. Meanwhile, most V8 engines from the 60s weighed over 250 kilograms, 550 pounds, so this thing was practically a featherweight. Forget doors, this car didn't have them. Nope, instead, you entered through a motorized canopy that lifted up and forward like something out of a science fiction movie. Imagine pulling up to a drive-thru, hitting a button, and your entire roof just flipping open. The poor cashier wouldn't know whether to take your order or salute you like a spaceship captain. And once you were inside, it was pure aviation vibes. The cockpit was draped in black tones with a fighter jet-inspired dashboard. No steering wheel either. Oh no, that would have been too normal. Instead, you controlled the front wheels with joystick-like levers with pistol grips. That's right, you piloted this car. Just imagine trying to parallel park with something that felt like it should be launching missiles. And for rear visibility? No mirrors, because mirrors are for peasants. Instead, you had a closed-circuit television system with a screen on the center console. In 1969, how much did this madness cost? Well, here's the thing. Chevrolet never actually sold the Astro III. Because let's be honest, society probably wasn't ready for joystick-controlled, helicopter-powered science fiction canopy cars in the late 1960s. Listen, I think this was one of the coolest concept cars ever made. It had everything: insane design, ridiculous technology, and the kind of over-the-top features that make modern cars look boring in comparison. If Chevy had actually mass-produced this thing, I guarantee we'd all be piloting our cars by now instead of just driving them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to install a canopy door on my Honda.